स्पॉटलाइट में आपका स्वागत है। मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट अमीता। Join me weekly as I bring you inspirational success stories. Shahnaz Herbals, founded by the legend Shahnaz Husain, is world-renowned for herbal cosmetic products, particularly the skincare line, and that to produce without animal testing. There are multiple franchises across the globe. आज हमारे साथ है the heirs of this iconic legacy. Beyond taking this legacy to new heights, she has also created an identity for herself as a writer and a philanthropist. It's my honor to welcome to our show Miss Nelofar Husain Currimbhoy. आपका स्वागत है.
Shukriya.
We are
Say
so
nice
lucky
to
we are so lucky to have you, and we are so excited to find out some exciting news. लेकिन उससे पहले हमें कुछ आपके बारे में बताइए. You were born into this legacy. How was it growing up?
I think it was a real honor, privilege and a joy to be brought up by my mother. मैंने अपनी मदर को उस वक्त से देखा है जब वो कोई उनके दिमाग में भी कोई करियर नहीं था. उनका एवोल्यूशन देखा है. आई थिंक उससे ज़्यादा इंस्पायरिंग अपब्रिंगिंग किसी की नहीं हो सकती. I remember her as a housewife. She was as meticulous as she is today, as a leading icon of her industry. और हम लोग लखनऊ में पहले हम लोग का घर था. एंड उनके फादर चीफ जस्टिस थे. बहुत ही एजुकेटेड फैमिली की थी. लेकिन उनकी ज़िंदगी अब ऐसी हो गई है कि हर लड़की चाहती है कि ख़ास तौर के जिनके पास वो इम्यूनिटीज़ नहीं हैं जो मॉडर्न सिटीज़ में होती हैं, उनके लिए वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा आइकॉनिक सिंबल बन गई हैं कि just to show what someone can become, and especially a girl in India.
That's amazing. यानी कि वो बिल्कुल एक woman leader, inspirational है. She wears multiple hats. So
Yes, absolutely.
Amazing. So आप उस घर में पले बड़े, and you also got inspired by that. You had an inspirational figure to look up to. आपकी educational background क्या है?
I went to school in Delhi. I was in Martyrdale, which is a convent. And then I went to an all-girls college called Lady Shri Ram College. And मेरी mother बहुत ही conservative थी. There's a very interesting thing I want to just take away from what you were saying just now, and mention that मेरी मदर की लाइफ के बारे में अगर मैं सोचूं कि बहुत ही एक यूनिक चीज़ क्या है, वो ये है कि उनने अपने को अपने करियर में जो उरूज पे जिस हाइट पे पहुंच सकती थी, शी रीच्ड विदाउट कॉम्प्रोमाइजिंग अनड्यूली ऑन हर फैमिली लाइफ. तो ये आज के माहौल में इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू नोटिस दैट अ वुमन हु इज़ एबल टू गो बैक एंड फोर्थ between career and family finally gets more out of life. So, and sorry, going back to my educational thing, after my graduation in Delhi, I went to the UK to study beauty therapy because I had got a lot of experience under my mother already. But she wanted me to study independently without her.
Love it.
Yeah.
So, जैसे कि you are born into the legacy, but she has also given you the freedom to also explore something on your own.
Absolutely.
And that's why we need more, women like Miss Shahnaz Husain to take this world forward to help empower women as well. True. So now, then coming to the legacy, tell us a little bit about Shahnaz Herbals.
Shahnaz Herbal basically is synonymous with Shahnaz Husain, my mother. She started it, as I said, very, very early, as I've written in my book. She started it more as a response to finding herself, finding what exactly she wanted to do in life, and carving out her own destiny within the family that she was living in. So she started this because she saw कि उस वक्त हिंदुस्तान में सिर्फ फॉरेन क्रीम्स का ही लोगों को शौक़ था। आयुर्वेदा का किसी को ना शौक़ था ना डिज़ायर थी उस वक्त पर, बिकॉज दे फेल्ट के जो वो अपने घर की चीज़ होती है वो इतनी बड़ी नहीं होती है, हर एक इम्पोर्टेड क्रीम्स लगता था। तो शी वेंट बैक टू आयुर्वेदा एंड it's been years now. Today we are employing about 3,000 people. और उनकी she's an iconic figure but also an industrial personality who's set up so much of industry and given employment. हम लोग की factories अब ऋषिकेश में हैं, they are in Dehradun, in Noida, in Okhla in Delhi. So the network has become very large. और आई थिंक अगर आप शहनाज हर्बल के बारे में पूछती हैं तो आई थिंक उसकी शहनाज हर्बल के एक लीडरशिप रोल विच माय मदर लेड आयुर्वेदिक रेवोल्यूशन इन इंडिया आप कह सकते हैं, क्योंकि जिस वक्त उन्हें एंटर किया था, जैसे मैं कह रही थी, किसी को डिज़ायर नहीं थी आयुर्वेदा की। उसके बाद जो बाद में कंपनीज आई हैं, बहुत लोगों ने उनके रास्ते पर फॉलो किया है। तो आई थिंक टू हर गोज़ द क्रेडिट, टू द कंपनी शहनाज हर्बल एज वेल, द लीडरशिप ऑफ ब्रिंगिंग आयुर्वेदा टू द फोर।
Perfect. I love the fact that you respect where you have come from. लेकिन you're humble too, क्योंकि हाँ आपकी माँ ने शहनाज हर्बल को एक मकाम तक लिया, लेकिन you have added stuff to it too, because for example you're credited for the 24 karat gold range line.
Yes.
What is that all about?
You know, my role in the company is very hands-on at the moment. मैं कंपनी के डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन देखती हूँ और मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा लगाव है रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट में। Now research and development, I'm not a chemist, but I research from the books. So if you see the Ayurvedic texts, they are like, you know, you're digging in mines. आपको कुछ इधर या उधर मिल जाता है, तो उन किताबों में इतना ज्ञान है, इतनी नॉलेज है, which is needed more than ever today because it is based on nature. So I was at the Foyles bookshop in London trying to look for books on Ayurveda, और वहाँ पर मैंने ये एक किताब पुरानी सी खोली, क्योंकि इतने शायद रीडर्स नहीं थे आयुर्वेदा के लंदन में, तो उसमें 24 कैरेट गोल्ड क्रीम के बारे में एक चैप्टर था, स्वर्णा। एंड टुडे इट इज़ taken the imagination of the country completely, you know, and it is a very, very effective product.
Amazing.
Yes. So I have researched and created the flower power range. I have done a beautiful, naturally, what do we call it? I don't like to use the word whitening, but it does give even tone to the skin, a pearl cream. क्योंकि pearl slows down the activity of melanin in the skin. We do not in any way endorse whitening creams, but we feel that it is important to give the client a natural option so that they don't use chemicals.
Love it. Under the shadow of your legendary mom, you're carving a niche for yourself, or you're inspirational on your own with innovation. And so we have to find out more about you. लेकिन उससे पहले लेते एक छोटा सा ब्रेक। स्पॉटलाइट में फिर से आपका स्वागत है। We are talking to Miss Nelofar Husain Currimbhoy. In the 2013 Delhi Literature Festival, she was felicitated by the Chief Minister of India for her endeavors for the empowerment of women through her NGOs and through her writing. And most recently, at the Jaipur Literature Festival, she released the Hindi version of her book, Flame. Wow, writer. How come? What inspired you to take writing?
I had been writing for years and years, and my mother used to say that someday she's going to collect all my letters to her and publish them, because she said, you realize her letters are like a writer's letters. And then one day we were sitting in a coffee shop, and there was a bookshop at the coffee shop. She went and got a book that Gulzar Saab's daughter had written on his life. And she wrote on that book, "Write a book on me, Nelofar, like this."
Aww.
And she presented that book to me. So I didn't at that point have a choice, but when I found that I was writing, it was more a pouring of, my heart, my feelings, and my life, because my journey was with her. So that was an amazing experience, and happy to say now that the book Flame has been taken up for a movie.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes, we're happy to say that, and in about a year's time we should have Flame on the screens.
Oh, we look forward to that. So for the readers, we have the book, and the cinema goers, we have the movie as well.
Right.
I have also heard that, yes, English is the first version, then it's been now translated into Hindi, but there are many other languages as well it's in?
Yes, it's been translated into Bengali and Malayali as well. So you have a wide range of people. I believe in the languages of India very much.
Okay, nice.
I do think that there are a lot of people who read books in their own languages. So I would like the book to get across to every girl, whether she's studied in English or not. In fact, the kind of book it is, the inspirational story of a young girl, I think the girls who haven't, had very many opportunities need to read it the most. Yeah.
Love it. So we are lucky that we can actually, know the story of Ms. Shahnaz Husain through your book and the upcoming movie.
Yes.
And this is so great. People are actually going back to the roots, and you were already doing that, using Ayurveda, connecting to your own roots. And in this materialistic world, people are just realizing that and trying to go back to the roots. But you have already done that, and that's why both your mom and you are so inspirational. And you go beyond that.
Yes.
You have some NGOs. One is Bridges Connecting Women, and the other is Bridges to Artisans. Tell us about the amazing work with those.
To start with, I'd like to say, for all the work I do, my greatest inspiration, my greatest desire is my NGO work, because it really is something that gives you a lot of satisfaction when you reach a certain stage, when you've done everything that you want to materially. Basically, Bridges Connecting Women is to try and connect women in different parts of the world to sort of support and empower each other. And Bridges Connecting Women is also going to be now starting something where we have each one reach one, where you have a woman who is affluent, educated, not necessarily affluent, but at least educated, mentoring another woman. So I think the woman bond is so important, and I think there's no bond greater than a bond between two women. Bridges to Artisans basically is a website I've created, which gives the phone number, the address, the details of artisans so that they can be reached directly. So it's the most marginalized people in the world are the artisans in India, because for prices that finally their work gets for people, they are paid too little. So that's one thing I'm trying to do. And of course, I've been involved with His Holiness the Dalai Lama's projects. And for the last 10 years, I've been working in his projects in Dehradun to train the Tibetan girls. They're all amalgamated very well in India, but they all come from backgrounds where they've left their families behind very often and need education. I also have an NGO where we're training girls in Delhi, so that's something I love.
How do you do this all, wearing multiple hats? And it's similar, following in the footsteps of your mom, but in your own manner. So it's amazing. Everything that you touch, you do, it's about improving within, improving from outside, and then making a global change. Hats off to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And now we have some exciting news about expansion to Canada with Shahnaz Herbals. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm excited to be talking to the president of Shahnaz Herbals, Ms. Nelofar Husain Currimbhoy. So now tell us about what's happening with this expansion that we hear of.
Well, I think what has happened is that Shahnaz Herbal is now positioned to take, especially Northern America, in a very, very, very big way. And we're looking at bringing our products to the North of America, introducing them over here, and yes, hopefully it will be just as successful as other places. We have a very strong global presence. You'd be surprised that Shahnaz Herbal sells very well in a country like Japan. अब जापान में इतनी ज़्यादा exacting difficult standards हैं कि internationally the product has sold now for so many years that we understand international markets and their needs and their standards very well. We've sold in Russia. We're there in about 60 countries. That's very large. But now we view Northern America as a very important part of our global expansion. And I'm here in Canada today to see what we can do to increase our sales, because I think Canada is a wonderful country. I think it is friendly towards people coming and introducing new things. It is a very, very conducive place for business. So it is a lovely center to work from.
Nice. And we are so happy कि आपकी products इतनी natural है, जैसे पहले भी हमने कहा कि without animal testing, and you're going back to the roots which we have lost touch with. So we are lucky that we need something like this here, because the market is just overpopulated with chemical cosmetics and skincare lines. Aapki Ma, like the legend, Miss Shahnaz Husain, has already taken Shahnaz Herbals to a certain level. But what are your plans? What are you planning to do different with Shahnaz Herbals?
I plan to go very strongly into the international area. I think Shahnaz Herbal has reached a point in India where it has got the imagination. It has made a place which is very firm and very strong in the psyche of the Indian woman. Of course, we constantly innovate, we constantly give the market something new, because I think innovation has no end. And our innovation, as you said, that we've already done it, but is going back into history, finding what used to be used, then using modern technology to make it, quickly absorbed by the skin. Lots of factors which make the product very, very consumer friendly. And but now I think what we're looking at, I'm personally looking at, is the US and Canada. And I think that this is going to be our next thrust.
Amazing. So you are going to set the trend globally, and the skincare industry is going to be revolutionized even in America, thanks to you.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you, and it's very exciting. तो आज हमने इसके बारे में बात किया, लेकिन if viewers want to get more information, where can they find more information?
We will be coming online in Canada and Northern America. We're planning to do a website where you can order the products, ask a lot of your beauty questions, and I hope to see a lot of you on the website. I'll be talking one-to-one with people in Canada through technology, which can bring women, people, everybody so much closer. So I plan to visit also very often and connect with women over here. I would like to just add my own little one beauty advice to women here.
We would love to.
I think personally the time that I've spent in Canada, I think we have to be very conscious, if you're living in Canada, of the environment within rooms. So what you talk about the weather and the humidity outside, you don't engage with it so much in strong weather as you engage with the weather inside. So I think what I would advise all of you to do is to use a moisturizer under your night cream. So, and if you can, keep your rooms with a simple humidifier. It will do wonders for your skin.
Very well said. See, you get VIP access to beauty tips, and we are looking forward now to connecting one-on-one with you on the website, and also getting to experience all the products that Shahnaz Herbals has to offer.
Thank you.
And once again, I must say, you're quite inspirational, you're quite humble. You say, yes, your mom is a huge role model, which we know. She's the legend who has created Shahnaz Herbals. But I must say, you too are very inspirational.
Thank you.
In your own way, with everything that you do, whether it be innovating with Shahnaz Herbals, being a writer, philanthropist, it's amazing.
Thank you so much.
And
my message to all women is that always have your own dream. Even if you're born in a family where they have been great dreamers, add your own dreams to it.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for coming to talk to us today, inspiring our viewers. And we wish you all the best with Shahnaz Herbals.
My pleasure.
And with all your projects too.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
तो ये थे मिस निलोफर हुसैन करिम्भॉय, जिन्होंने हमें एहसास दिलाया है कि paving your own path is possible even if you're born into a well-known legacy like Shahnaz Herbals. Well, that's a wrap for this week's show. Thank you for watching us. Continue to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and write to us at spotlight@ethnicchannels.com. Until next week, this is Amitha signing off, encouraging you to appreciate your legacy, but also carve your own spotlight.